Hey ladies, I'm using a little bit different of a video stream this morning, so hopefully it'll be okay. If I look like I'm looking weird or off, it's because my camera's offset this morning. It's kind of weird. That I wanted to show you our new product I got in the mail yesterday, which is part of our royalty line, which is the Instant Lifting Serum. You want to put it on a clean, dry face, and you can put it on underneath your makeup. You just want to make sure that it's completely dry first. And I went ahead and left it in the wrap and package it and everything because I wanted you to see it from the get-go. It is supposed to have a kind of de-wrinkling effect and hopefully get rid of some of this bagginess under the eyes. They did say that it can take up to 2 hours. I have seen some of the other ladies' results from it, and looks marvelous. But I'm only going to put it on one side of my face this morning, even though I have a full day. So I may look funny to some today, but hey, at least they'll maybe ask me why. So let's get started and get it open. It's so pretty. I love the purple and gold. It truly does look like a royal type of product. All right, it's the pump. We're doing this together for the first time here, so Dustin. Till I see product. Okay, squirt. And rub. And and I said just one side, didn't I? Oops. Well, I guess I'll be wiping it off. So even though it is called the Instant, it takes up, they said, two hours to see full results of it. I want to get rid of those lovely lines up there. And I'm going to take it off the one side so I can actually see the results. So, pause while I get me a wipe. Okay. I got a little carried away. What can I say? I'm excited. Okay, I'm going to give that a few minutes to dry. Again, here it is. Lovely little pump on it. It's so cute, so pretty. Okay, that's that. Let's let it dry. It's dry. This side of my face is not dry where I used the wipe. Okay. Going in with my glorious primer. Yes, I am right-handed. And I can catch with my left hand and write with my left hand, but I'm not so good about putting products on with my left hand. It just feels funny. Okay, I just like to make sure I get primer good and everywhere. And I give that a few seconds to dry. And so everybody's a little different in their routine. Matter of fact, mine changes from time to time. Depends on what mood I'm in that morning. This is the foundation brush. And yes, mine looks a little used. It is. And right now, I'm using taffeta in the liquid foundation. Again, ladies, when you put it on, make sure you empty that tube out. Shake. And if I can get it unscrewed. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I get 5 out of it. Oops. I got a little more than 5 out of it. Alright. I'm a daughter. And I tend not to put my foundation actually on my eyelids. I did put primer on my eyelids. Sometimes I add additional primer that we have for the pigments and things. And sometimes I will add some concealer to my eyelids, depending on what colors I'm thinking I might wear that day, if it will help it to show up a little better. Now, when I first saw this next thing being done, I thought the people were a little crazy and quacks. But I've since tried it. I don't always do it. Again, depends on when I'm going to, what I'm going to wear that day, how kind of I want my makeup to look. Sometimes I just go with the flow and whatever it ends up being, it ends up being. But the little tape trick, if you start at the edge of your eyebrow and come down to the bottom of your eye, can you see that? And just make sure that it is kind of good and tight there along the, so it doesn't seep underneath. But I'm going to use it today. And let's turn that around. There we go. Now that I look like some alien, I am going to go with our Defend Innocence kit today. Now, I'm going to tell you, I did this look the other day. It was just on a whim, and I may not get the same results today, but I'm going to try. And I need to sharpen my pencil first. I've also found with our pencils, it is better to hold the pencil and turn the sharpener. It gives you a cleaner finish. Can you see that? So, this is how I did the look the other day. Again, we may not get the same results, but I'm going to try. I kind of started over here with my pencil and drew a line. And I look like a clown when I first start, because the other day I was like, oh lordy, what am I doing? What am I getting myself into? But I kept on with it, and I liked it, the finished results. So we're gonna try it again. You may be scared of color or makeup in general, or eye makeup. I never, you know, I always thought mine looked crazy. And it may still, but I like to play with the color now and kind of see what kind of creations I can come up with. So don't be afraid to, even though if you have blue eyes or brown eyes or hazel or whatever, even though they recommend certain colors for you for those eyes, don't be afraid, and I'm sorry, I'm looking down, I'm trying to see, to play with color. Because I used the orange, the dainty, and I forgot the names of the colors, the other day, and I have blue eyes for the most part. But I wore the orange in grays the other day, and I liked it, but my eyes definitely look green, I thought, with it. So you know, color may change your personality. Alright, and you're probably thinking, wow, she's going really dark with that. And yes, I am, but I'm going to go over it. And you're probably going to go, oh my gosh, what is she doing? And guess what? I don't know. And yes, I went ahead and put a little bit along the aisle down here because I'm going to blend. Alright. Let's darken that a little bit there. The crazy lady with 2 sets of eyebrows. Okay. Now, crazy part. La 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 lipstick. I'm going to use my lipstick as my blending shade. Yeah, I'm a little crazy. But I just take it, rub it on my finger. I've used lipstick for blush. I've used lipstick for eyeshadow. I've used lipstick for lipstick. And I'm just actually going to rub it over top of that and pray for the best. And let's see how that works. Now, the brush that I'm going to use is a short bristle brush. It's soft, but it is got a little bit of stiff to it. So that's what I'm going to use to kind of blend this, and I'm just going to kind of go across it and pull up. And then I'll just sweep across. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Just come across it and pull up. And then blend across. Go ahead and put a little bit more down here, and I always like to line or the bottom corner of my eye with the same color that I am using in my crease, just so it pulls it out a little bit more. And I'm going to carry this on up and like make a straight line between the bottom and that top line in my crease. And I'm going to leave that for right now. And I'm going to come back in with the splurge cream that's in the Innocence kit. Can you see that? Oh, the pretty purple. And again, this color is called Hopeful. Now, well, since I did not retrieve my handy dandy little cream brush out of my kit, I'm going to again use my finger. And this is all Peggy Sue's fault. Get a little carried away. This is actually a very pretty, trying to eat my thumb, color. And it blends very well. Got it a little high there. And a little bit of the splurge creams and the pigment powders, if you're using those, you'll find goes a long way. So, I have a different brush. Again, it's a little bit longer than the first brush I used. A little bit wider, a little bit more give to it, softer bristles. And I'm just going to come in very lightly, holding it at the end, and kind of blend that purple line that I went up with in. Come on across, midway across the eye. I wouldn't go all the way across. Then whatever I have left on the product, on the brush, sorry, a product after that, is mostly going to be my light pink splurge cream. I'm just going to bring my brush up here and run across my brow line and give it a little bit of light with a little bit of color. Ta-da! So, I used 3 products on my eyes so far. Defend Innocence kit, the lipstick, which is Sitting Pretty, the splurge cream in it, which is Hopeful, and then the purple eyeliner, which is Purposeful. Now, I'm going to go back in just with the eyeliner and actually line the top of my eye. And voila, I'm done. Now, are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, it's like a Band-Aid. Not really. Gives you that crisp line. And then if you don't want it so crisp when you take the tape off, you can take that second soft bristle brush again. It's, it's got more give to it. And you can just kind of just blend that line so it's not quite so crisp. I like crisp. And I like my bacon crispy. Just a tidbit of information. Okay. For my brows, lovely, lovely brows, I always start out with just combing them. And yes, I start out combing them up. And you don't belong there. You may be jealous if they're getting attention, but you're over there. Okay. But I take and I comb my brows completely down before I start lining them. And I take my liner. Ooh. And if you can see, I start not all the way to the end, right at the edge of the hairline of my brow, and just follow the line. And I personally brush the hairs down first because I think it gives me more of a natural look when I comb the hairs back up as versus being painted or drawn on. I'm going to go ahead and brush those hairs back up right now. And then I'm going to come in underneath and do the same thing, just right at the hairline and follow it. Not quite to the end. And then, okay, I'm a little weird, but this is what I like to do. I like to take my pen and set it at the top of my eyebrow and just bring me a straight line down so I know where I don't get carried away with my brows coming across my face with a unibrow. See that? Oops, I got that a little dark. Oh. I can brush it out. My cat's watching. Anyway, then I just kind of lightly fill in down here because, you know, your hair usually are lighter at the front and get darker as they get more condensed, but they're kind of more spread out up here. And a good rule of thumb for your eyebrows: start, arch is going to be kind of right above your pupil or to the side of it, and your eyebrow should end, ladies, where your pencil lands at the end of your eye. You don't want it coming all the way to your earlobe over here. And just lightly use your pencil to fill in. Voila. Roll it down. Put the right cap on the right side. And I just go in and brush up, brush straight across, brush up, brush straight across. Voila! I got a little line still there. Oops. Okay. Lips, really quick. Oh my goodness, she's using lip liner to line her lips. I'm actually going to fill them all in with the liner. Someone sucker punched her in the mouth. Alright, line the lips completely with the purposeful liner, and it's going to go back in with Sitting Pretty. Just do that, but I did. I'm going to use that as my blusher just as soon as I find my sculpting trio. Alright. See that? Sculpting trio. It's a little used. Everybody's sculpt's a little different too. One, it depends on your face shape. And it depends on the look you're going for. I usually start right in here, about the side of my ear, top of my ear, side, top, and just come down about part ways under my eye. Same here. And you can see my blusher sitting on top still because I have not blended anything. I like to come down the side. And the tips. I like to go right underneath the bottom of my lip just a tad. If I have any product on there. There we go. Just gives a little depth to that bottom lip. Like they're not big enough. And then I just come in around the hairline. Work whatever product's left on there down the hairline. And then add a little more. I come here. Come here. And I'm starting here at the base of my jawline and just drawing like a curved line down. Just kind of giving a little slenderness to the face. And then I'm going to come back in with the highlighter and just tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Like to come in here. There. Draw me a T. Give me some gold chains so I can be Mr. T. Well, apparently I didn't want to get my blending bud out. So, since I didn't want to get my blending bud out, I'm going to take the edge of my little brush here and I'm just going to kind of work that. We'll see what it looks like in the end. And if you're going to contour around the edge of your face and hairline, please blend up. We don't want to see this big dark line circle around your forehead and then you got this big white scalp glowing through. So blend up. Just my tidbit of a tip today. Voila, letties. Voila. And I did not get my mascara out. Let's grab it real quick. Now, everybody's different on their mascara as well. That's the lashes. Brow gel. Okay. 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. Okay. So you don't want gigantic lashes every day. Some of us do. Some of us have no lashes to begin with, so we need all of it every day. Every single day. Some of us have some lashes and we want a little more. And some of us have lashes and we want regular lashes some days, and we want our big beautiful fiber lashes other days. So this is what I do, because I do have some lashes, and when I put mascara on them, they're good, they show up. So a lot of days I just use the transplanting gel for mascara instead of using the fiber lashes. But then I have my handy dandy fiber lashes for the days that I want my glorious lashes. So today I'm going to have regular lashes. And sorry, I have to do this. Otherwise I can't see because my lashes are so light. Or it ends up all over my eyes. Some ladies do their bottom lashes. Some ladies don't. Some like it hot. Some like it cold. And if you haven't figured out I'm crazy yet, welcome to my world. So, if you can see that, the transplanting gel for me on some days is all I really want or need. When you're doing your mascara, don't pump. You're putting air into your mascara and drying it out. Twirl in or twirl in, twirl out. We'll add more product to your wand and keep it from drying out, if that's what your goal is. Oops. If for some reason it seems dried out and you've not had it that long, you can always set it in some warm water as you start your makeup, because it is natural product, so it tends to separate. You gotta loosen it up some, or because it already has the uplift serum in it, which is different than the instant serum, but you can add the uplift serum to it because it's got the vitamin E and all in it, so it will help it as well. I'm sorry again, my eyelashes are just too light to see. So I have to really pay attention or I have it all over me.